Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So, and this guy, the Safaricom guy, say like, we only deal with 10 vendors. That's it.
And these are our
And
vendors.
even, and these 10 vendors, they don't want anybody else to become a vendor, or they don't want us to do business directly.
But
And
now,
that's why they were grabbing each Tom, Dick, and Harry in their categories. Because even if I'm gonna sell 10 from this guy, 30 from this guy, when you look at the total volume,
Yeah.
it's more money. Getting frustrated. But on the other hand, the DJs in Kenya, they're getting because first of all, the guys who are managing all these CMOs, they are not trusted. They are all thieves.
So
And
there's dishonesty.
They are dishonest, and that's why they were following the DJs in a very crude way. Telling them like,
yeah.
Hey,
yani mtu anakupigia na uko live.
That's my daughter.
Eh? Oh, that's your daughter. Hi,
Yeah.
daughter.
Hey, daughter.
Hi, daughter. We're live on the show.
We're live on the show.
Oh, wow. Yeah, daughter.
Yeah, I'm on the radio.
Yeah, daughter, you have to pick up.
Yeah, I have to pick up.
Yeah, daughter, you have to pick up even if you're on the radio.
Yeah.
Live.
Oh, Hardy's awake. That's cool. Stay up. That's good.
Okay.
See, I'm on radio, Hardy.
Right. Live on the
live on the OneMic
live
show.
on the OneMic Show.
Ever.
First time ever. A call has been picked up.
Okay,
In
sawa.
the middle of an
Ongea
interview.
Kiswahili kwanza.
Eh?
Wewe tereri, wacha nikuulize. Ungetuma tu text. Uambie Buda, mazee mtu huyo ameamka ni aje.
Nakupenda pia.
Okay. Wow.
That was quick.
That was quick.
That was quick. She
Yeah.
cut that one off quickly.
But I think
So,
here's the thing. I'm that guy who is not just skeptical, but I just don't trust because like, for example, Jabali. These guys, the most successful Kenyan touring band outside
Kenya.
Outside Kenya. Nobody can match them. No one. Let them bring numbers over here. We can compare. But coming from a guy, who still believes that the system can work. And for me, someone who says, you know what, based on even having done the OneMic Show and trying to believe the system, but still doubtful because of again cartels. And he'll tell you about the cartels.
But
even the vendors, even the Skiza vendors.
Yes.
You know why they were fighting the Skiza? The guys were reluctant with the Skiza.
Cartels.
There's vendors who have like companies. They realize like guys cannot have their own relationship with Safaricom directly.
Yeah.
So what do? They tell you we only work with these 12 vendors.
So those
These 12
vendors they have a
become
monopoly.
Like, so anybody who wants to put their songs on Skiza, because everybody's going to put their songs on Skiza. That's why you see the percentage was low. Everybody was just taking everything. Backup artists and back in a kamfupa.
So there's no direct way of putting your music on. You have to go through the vendor.
You have to go through them or stay without Skiza. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So and this guy, the Safaricom guy, say like we only deal with 10 vendors. That's it.
And these are our
And
vendors.
even these 10 vendors, they don't want anybody else to become a vendor, or they don't want us to do business directly.
But
And
now,
that's why they were grabbing each Tom, Dick, and Harry in their categories. Because even if I'm gonna sell 10 from this guy, 30 from this guy, when you look at the total volume,
Yeah.
it's more money.
but now you see, back to what Una was saying, like I'm personally not a subscriber to like things are impossible, because even when you look at the music industry, like considering where we were, like 15 years ago and where we are today,
we've come a long way.
We've come a long way. But I think what also people need to understand, just like registration to vote, these things are not easy.
Yes.
They don't come easy, and there's no one single bullet solution. So the thing is, with these cartels, they like now making people think that it's impossible.
Yes.
So that you can give up.
Exactly.
So when you give up, they keep profiting. That's why it's very important in such efforts to have people who keep pounding, even when things
But it will
look so
change.
ugly.
Ali, somebody will come in there who understands the system.
Yes.
And once everything will be digitized, boom, 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 they'll fall off like a rock. Whap.
Okay.
Kwa sababu mtu anaiba your span is not long term.
And guess what?
You know, and somebody will come and will figure it out. Because now the kids are becoming bolder. They are becoming more creative. That's why we say, we'll be talking about, hey, gengeton ofanye, gengeton nini. They figured out, oh, wali kuna tufungiaga. We've realized the internet is there. So we come into the internet directly.
Yep.
And from the internet, they are making their money directly.
And
you have a point.
Before we even go to gengeton, don't forget that your child, whoever is opposing all this crap, your child at one point in time would want probably to be
a gengeton artist.
An artist.
Yeah.
A creative. I will say a creative.
Actually, everybody nowadays is a creative.
No.
Hata pia si ni ma creatives. Ama nini?
No, boss. No.
Mjukuu Masai.
Boss.
Eh?
No. Wait, tuko level
Tucheze chini?
different. No, tuko level different.
Okay, sawa.
Si tuko mbele kama mfuko ya shati.
No,
It's
lakini
okay.
Ali is a rapper and a producer.
By the way, umse.
That's a story for another day. Yeah.
Vegas.
Yonge is a rapper.
Kenel. So anyway, what I'm saying is,
Hivyo,
at some
youngest,
point, your child will probably want to. If, for example, your kid all of a sudden, is hearing Grammy, Jabali, Muzi, whatever, then picks up and wants to be an artist or whatever, and wants to pursue that. Now you're like, okay, because the perception always is, can a musician make money? Can they earn a living?
Yes.
Of course they can. However, they can because, you know what, when you play their music or whatever they're doing, royalties, hapo tu, kwa bank. Ching. Of course, Kenya is different. No, Kenya is different.
Look at how Nigerians are killing the game right now. And you see, they're not surviving
That
from
is where I was going because
the publishing.
of the
They're
article.
surviving from the systems, the structures that are set here. Burna Boy and them, they are like one of the top five artists in the world right now.
One interesting thing I heard from Ted Josiah so many years ago, because he lived in Nigeria at some point. And Ted said that in the Nigerian industry, there was a lot of money, that also came in from private investors and even investors who just had illegal money, So in Kenya, see, here's the interesting thing. In Kenya, there's a lot of illegal money, but where do most of those people with illegal money run to? They run to real estate.
Yes.
So most of that money goes into real estate. So the thing is, like with the money that was coming into the music industry at first, it was coming from wash, but at some point they realized, okay, money can actually be made out of this. When you think about even the gambling industry in Las Vegas, it started with people who are trying to hide money. Then in the process, they discovered, there's actually a lot of money to actually be made out of this, if we do it legally. So I think, when we think of also private investors, when I talk about private investors, I mean, people who are sending money to Kenya for kafuroti. If there could be a structure in your midwifery, Muzi, if you could midwife a process whereby Ali Badawi hapa diaspora can confidently say that, I don't know, I'm not familiar with the process of production na nini, so I can't say and check quality. Just the same way, we trust someone with money, with building a property, with building, like a house for us. So if there could be a midwifery process whereby sisi watu wa diaspora, kama Ali Badawi inaweza kuinvest, uje niambie huu ni msanii 19 years coming out, this is what's needed.
Yeah, but you see, also you have to understand there's so many factors that are making West Africa shine right now.
Yeah.
And I reminded you, I imagine if Kenyan was a Nigerian when Kenyan came out.
There you go.
Boss.
It would have been a whole different story.
Okay, I'll give you an example. If Lupita was Nigerian,
a whole different story. We'd never hear the end of Lupita.
By the way,
day and night.
So
if
we have to change. We have to change our attitudes towards
Muzi.
the craft.
Muzi. If Kenyan was Nigerian, his song would be the 2010 African World Cup.
And actually, song was not
Anthem.
And actually, song was not official FIFA. It was a Coca-Cola.
It was a Coca-Cola.
song.
It wasn't the official
wasn't
waving flag.
Yeah, waving the flag was not
Yeah.
a FIFA, but it became the official one. They had given that to who? Waka Waka guy.
Yeah,
You say
Who
that.
apparently,
Yeah,
who apparently
Yeah,
said that she got inspiration
I
or
have
whatever.
issues with that Waka Waka
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
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 yeah. I have issues with that Waka Waka guy.
Kwende huko.
Samina, I was walking, and then this song just came to me.
Yeah, well, she was in the farm, and I'm like, yeah. But you see, back to your point, in as far as like our attitudes, and I think that's our attitudes, like as a country. Like Lupita had done so much work in Kenya.
Yes.
Lupita had done
We
so much
even
work
did a
in
project.
Kenya.
We did a project for her in a documentary. Justo wrote a song called Zeru Zeru.
Zeru, the albinism.
Yeah, we
People
did a
suffering
song,
from albinism. But now you see, the thing is, while she was in Kenya, she was not given attention by the media. She was not given attention by all these mainstream
I don't
channels.
even think she needs the attention. You
But-
see,
but-
we are trying to cling on her fame now.
But I'm saying-
before,
but I'm saying
we never
before.
paid attention to what
Yeah,
was happening.
but I'm saying
Same thing,
before.
even us.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like if we could have a way in which these people, before they come to the world, we appreciate them first.
Yes.
Which doesn't happen. Right now, you see, like the way we are doing the OneMic Show, whatever we are grinding every week. Yeah, we have a lot of people who show us a lot of support. But let me tell you, the moment we get onto a big platform, to say like maybe CBS or maybe a big, or maybe Spotify, like signs us up. So that's when like everyone will try to cling on. By the way, I was saying, mimi nilikuwa
tunakulanga nyama nao pale Phillies.
yeah, I know. When we were struggling to get, like sponsors.
I will not
Not
be
even
available.
that, when you guys were doing this show in an apartment.
Yeah, in a matchbox.
Where?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, no.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like, it's a journey. I used to carry my drums in a KBS. We used to carry that used to be our transportation going to a gig.
That's true.
And these guys used to look at us like, yo,
Ini.
They didn't know this was like our path. Ndio hiyo ngoma tumebeba kutoka kwa KBS. Sasa tuko wapi? Tunaingia na limo.
Hiyo ni ukishauzia one mic douche ama
Dush and narudi.
Okay.
Tulikuwa douche whisperers.
Okay, Uno.
What I wanted